All right, my minions. Thank you again for joining Nemesis Group. I greatly appreciate it. So my time management has definitely suffered today. This is why I'm doing this one from the vehicle, from the truck, from the doom wagon. But I definitely will make sure that I make time for y'all. Get this video out there. It's the last one of basically the diet series. And I'll create a playlist, consolidate everything, so it'd be easy to track. But yes, we're gonna go over the carnivore diet today. So last one is a very intriguing diet that I researched on, and I know I've been sending y'all links to healthline.com, which I won't be doing anymore. The more research that I've done, the articles that I've read on healthline.com, I realized that it's a very biased, one-sided website. The articles are very one-sided. It doesn't seem they actually do a lot of research, overall research. It's very slanted, and that's not something that I approve of, that I appreciate. We're gonna put the information out. You got to put it out there, and you got to research things thoroughly. A lot of what I'm seeing is like that they're just kind of like, it seems like almost like social media journalism to a degree, where they just grab some high headlines and don't bother to further research what they're putting out. So I mean, even though some of the information is accurate, some of the stuff that I've gotten when I researched the keto diet, there was some accurate information in there that I already known about. But when researching the carnivore diet, I just didn't appreciate how one-sided, slanted, and biased the articles were. So there's another website that I'm probably going to add link for information to here. But anyway, so going into it, carnivore diet basically is exactly how it sounds. You're eating meat. You're eating stuff from animals, animals only. It's very strict diet. You're eating beef, pork, fish, chicken, animals only, and also the children of the animals. Eggs. They're the children of the chicken. So there is some studies that goes into it, as far as like some people do eat like butter and cream, things of that nature. So there's like a limit on dairy that people will add to their diet and eat, but for the most part, for all intents and purposes, it's meat, and more meat. You could do it kind of like a carnivore intermittent fasting combo. But yeah, there's some of the downsides. For the most part, you ask any nutritionist, you want to have a well-rounded and balanced diet. So there's zero carbs in this diet. No fruits, no veggies, no nuts, no grains, no dairy, just meat. So there are some concerns as far as lack of nutrition. And basically the carnivore diet the premise of it stems from basically nomadic days before civilizations developed around and congregated around bodies of water and started building villages and cities. When we were more nomadic, basically all we did was hunt. And the theory is we were even healthier doing so, eating only meat. Forgive me, allergies are kicking me in the face. But yeah, so it goes off that premise, and even sort of kind of like the paleo diet, which I can cover later on down the line. But for now, this will be the last diet video for a while. But yeah, so basically going back to simpler times with the carnivore diet, eating just meat, and only meat. I would even add to it, like if you're going to do the carnivore diet, organic meats, free range chicken, wild caught fish, things of that nature. Organic meats. Chicken, you can, like I said, like Simple Truth, is a good manufacturer of organics and relatively cheap. Especially in regards to chicken. Beef has always been, it's pricey. You can taste the difference, you can notice the difference, but beef can be pricey getting it organic. So, again, wild caught fish. I get the Alaskan fish from Costco when I buy my fish. Skin on salmon. I buy like salmon. So, but yeah, wild caught, not farmed. So that's like my added bonus that I would information that I'll give to you in regards to the carnivore diet. In my research, I've noticed there's a guy named my apologies, Shawn Baker, who kind of, I won't say pioneered, but he's one of the people who really pushed the carnivore diet, and I guess kind of gave it, response for the popularity that it has today. He has a book out called The Carnivore Diet. I'm going to order and read, especially because I'm interested. I'm going to plan on doing the carnivore diet. In the future, I'm gonna read that book and do further research into it, pros and cons. Just like anything else, even with the cons of this diet, it's more the health benefits, lack of nutrition, lack of fiber, and everything else. But in watching a few interviews and in my research, what they've discovered is, even though lack of fiber means lack of bowel movements, that your body is actually using the meat. There's nothing to get rid of as far as the fiber if your body is actually using and absorbing everything. So again, research it for yourself. I'll leave a link, and I definitely Shawn Baker in the book in the description. Like everything else I tell you, research it for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. Do your homework, do your reading. This is why I give kind of a quick, brief run through of it. I'm not giving you everything because I want you to do your homework on this. I want you to research it. I want you, and again, in doing so, you'll discover whether or not it fits for you and your body. If it's something that you can do, don't just do it because it's popular and because of what you hear from everyone else. Do the research, do your homework, really study it, and find out if it's a diet that's going to work for you. Trial and error. Everybody's different. I say this to you all the time. Everybody's different. But that's basically the gist of it. I'm a fan of simplicity. And this is probably as simple as you get. The only things could be probably hard to stay on because it's very restrictive. Only meats, only animals, only. So no cookies, no cakes, no junk, no fruits, no veggies, no. So you're very limited. But hey, to each his own. How bad do you want it? So, but yeah. So we're change speeds now as far as future videos goes. I've got some really, really fun, interesting topics that I'm excited to cover and to make. I'm about to jumpstart training Thursdays. I'm gonna start putting out a bunch of actual training videos, breaking down exercises, breaking down routines, and just putting it together, and also providing you an explanation of the functionality of these routines, how it helps you, especially occupation-wise, within the security, law enforcement, military fields, and whatnot. So giveaways are coming. I know I've been saying before, giveaways are coming, but life happens. But they are coming down the line. Some fun things coming down the line, and I will keep y'all posted as usual. But yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, comment, all that good stuff. Leave me any comments that you want. I read everything. I respond as best as possible. And I will see y'all next time. Thank you very much.